My name is Gina. I've worked for the Roswell Fire Department for 22 years, coming up in July. It's always been just me and my 3 kids. We've moved from apartment complex, low-income housing, to housing, authority properties and stuff throughout our lives, trying to find the cheapest but safest place to live. We moved to Sandy Springs to a housing project up there in 1996. And I started driving a school bus for Fulton County, started working for the fire department as a part-time firefighter. Probably in 1998, I volunteered on a Habitat for Humanity project down on Oxbow Road in Roswell. And I was talking to the homeowner during the lunch break, and she was telling me, I was telling her my story, and I was asking her about her house and stuff, and I was telling her my story, and she said, "Well, Gina, why don't you apply for a Habitat house, And I was like, I've never even thought about that, how unbelievable that would be. It never even crossed my mind that I would be able to get one. So I applied, and we didn't get it the first time that I applied, but the second time we did get approved. It took 3 years for them to find the land, so I was so blessed with that, but we, had to wait for the 3 years for them to find that property and stuff. In the meantime, there were always times where I didn't have quite enough money to be able to, the kids for Christmas. I think that was the first time that I went to North Fulton Community Charities. They helped with my kids' Christmas when they were young. Just absolutely unbelievable, being able to be helped like that. As the kids got older and I was a little bit, more stable or whatever, we would go help during the Christmas program. Me and my kids would go and volunteer. I might not have money to be able to give to North Fulton Community Charities, but at least we were volunteering and giving back that way. I'd had to be helped, like if my rent was due or the power was going to be shut off or something. There's been a couple times that I had to, throughout the years, had to go to them and ask for assistance that way too. Every time I've gone, I hated to ask for help, but the people there were just unbelievable and never made you feel bad about needing the help. They were always so joyful and wonderful to me, and would send me to give me the money for the Georgia Power or whatever, and then send me over to the food pantry and had me go get a couple bags of groceries at the same time. There were times where they would say you could go get clothes for your family every couple months or whatever. And I did that, 1 or 2 times, but I never wanted to take advantage of it. If I was okay and doing fine financially, I wouldn't take advantage of it or anything and go to the food pantry or go get clothes. I would, if we needed it, I knew it was there for us to get that help. Back in 2009, my car that I was making payments on, the head gasket blew. And it was unfixable. Well, it was fixable, but I didn't have the money for it and stuff. So I had come to apply to get one of the cars that was donated. And a couple weeks later, Barbara Duffy called me and said that they had a car for me. And that was just unbelievable. It was just such a blessing and just unbelievable that people, donate such things, to people like me. It was crazy. But always throughout the years, I would always, come try to volunteer whenever I could. 2 months ago, Barbara Duffy called me and wanted to know if I would be interested in being on the board of directors of North Fulton Community Charities. And that was just, blew me away. I immediately said yes, because I would love to, be a part of such an incredible program. They said that they would love to have somebody that has been helped by the program and be able to be on the board to have that kind of voice in the whole system. And I just can't believe it. I want to do this, and I want to be a part of this incredible program.